You're watching the Manitoba Racing Network.
A special thanks to some of our many sponsors, including Murray Cozy Trucking Limited, with 28 years of experience and Canadian owned and operated. Honesty, integrity, and loyalty are important. You can be confident when you cozy up with us. Check out our website at www.murraycozytrucking.ca.
Well, we have plenty of cars as we're getting ready to go Midwest Modified Racing here tonight at the Speedway. We got 3 heats, 8 cars in each. So let's roll through the lineup tonight as we talk about heat number 1. In row number 1, on the pole, driving the 88 tonight, that's Paul Veert. On his outside, driving the number 19, that's John Hettinga. Row 2 has the 10C of Cole Hogland and the 00D of David Delane. So that's the 3rd Delane we've seen tonight. There'll be another one, don't worry, in the modified races. In row number 3, we have the number 3 of Jason Somack, and on his outside, the 20 of Nick Audette. And in row 4, we've got the rookie Dave Kazenko driving the 4D, and the 12 of Tony Casey. He is on the outside of row number 4. So if you look ahead of the pack here, you're going to notice we have our track packer kind of going through and smoothing things out a little bit. Oh, as he goes over the tire and goes to the inside. Let's roll through these cars here as we can see how they're looking as they pass us here. That is Paul Veert. And on the 19, that's John Hettinga. Newcomer to the track tonight. We'll see how he does in his first race around Red River Co-op Speedway's Dirt Oval. If you're joining us here on the Manitoba Racing Network on our live pay-per-view feed, thank you so much for joining us. And it looks like we are going green here at Red River Co-op Speedway. Car spread out right away, going around turns 1 and 2, and out in the front by himself. It's the 88 of Paul Veert. As they're going around turn number 4 right now, Veert, though, getting a little bit more pressure now. Behind him by the 10C, that's Cole Hogland. John Hettinga drops down to the 3rd spot, and David Delane still sitting in 4th. Delane, though, making a little pressure on our number 3 guy. And further back, it's the 12 and the 20. Tony Casey and Nick Audette fighting as well. At the top, Paul Veert still fighting to hold on to his number 1 spot. He goes to the inside of this one. And the 12 car at the front of the track having problems. He's trying to get off, and he's drawing a yellow. Tony Casey looks like he's trying to get himself off the track. Each week you can catch all of our broadcasts the next day or the day after on our website, the ManitobaRacingNetwork.com. You can take a look at our YouTube feed and watch all the races on demand. We have them split up for you. Or if you want to watch the whole race in its entirety, you can check out mytoba.ca. Every weekend we have the races posted for you there, and you can watch the entire broadcast from start to finish. Check it out, mytoba.ca.
Right outside with my guitar in my hands, and the notes became aloud as I
Okay, we are back to live racing. 5 laps to go in this modified, Midwest modified heat race. Number 1, 3 to go tonight. And we got a car spinning out in turn number 2. We managed to turn it around before we get a yellow flag. He does. It looks like it's Cole Hoagland having some problems. Veert still out in front, followed by the number 19 of John Hittinga. Those two started the race in first and second. Coincidentally, that's where they're at right now. David Delane, though, he's crouching up on 3rd spot, and he's holding on to that one now. Somak, he's in the 4th spot right now of this race. He's going high and wide, and maybe an opportunity here for the 20 car of Nick Audette to squeak in there. As we go around turn number 3, look at the distance between the 88 car and the number 19. That's a lot of room between first and second, so good news if you're this guy, Paul Veert. Great race by Paul Veert. 2 laps to go in this one. All the cars spread out from first straight through to 6th spot. Paul Veert with some amazing speed out there. He is not the fastest car out there, I can tell you that right now. Cole Hoagland holds out on the very first lap of this race with a 20.380 time. And our leader has half a lap to go. He's coming around turns 3 and 4. Paul Veert looks like he's going to wrap this one up with a checkered flag. He wins the heat race. Paul Veert in the 88 car. Second spot goes to the 19 of John Hittinga. And the 00D of David Delane, he's in 3rd. Jason Somak finishes up in 4th, and Nick Audette, driving the 20 car, is in 5th spot. Paul Veert with a very fast time, 20.519 in this race tonight. Plenty of fans tonight here at Red River Co-op Speedway for the first of a 2-night special here at the track. It's the first time we've done this at the Speedway in the present racing time period. I've been here 5 years. I've only seen one double night, and that was last year at the end of the season. It wasn't a special. This year, though, it is going to be this night and tomorrow night as well. We're going to, of course, have our season-ending races as a 2-night special as well. So we're doing it a little more frequently here. We're going to see how this turns out. Hopefully we get a good crowd. And, of course, hopefully we get some great car racing here tonight. Well, as we get ready to race here, the cars are, of course, getting ready to come back on the track. Once again, we are track packing here at the Speedway just south of Winnipeg. A unique device they created this year for the Speedway. It's different. And, of course, you can see the water jug in the back. They can fill that up to add a little bit more pressure on those tires. So in heat number 2 tonight, we're, of course, going to have 8 more laps in this Midwest Modified race. And if you're a follower of the Midwest Modifieds, it's been a great race this year. If you are the number 22 car of Rick Hamill, he's done quite well here at the Speedway. He holds the lead with 277 overall points, 13 points ahead of the 44 of Austin Hunter. Now, Paul Veert, who you just saw win that heat race, well, he's currently in 3rd with 258 points. And James Wall, driving the 24 car, he's in 4th spot with 253. So quite a big difference from 1st through 4th. 24 points separates them in between that range. Cars now onto the back of the track, and they're going around turn number 3 right now. Let's roll through how this one shakes down in terms of lineup. We'll start off on the pole. He'll be driving the 55 car. He's our sponsor here at the Manitoba Racing Network. That's Murray Cozy of Murray Cozy Trucking. On his outside, driving the 32, Eric Hogland. Row number 2 has the 4H of Grand Hall. He's been a treat to watch this year in the race car. On his outside, driving the 24, it's James Wall. Row 3 has the 99 of Brody Strachan and the X5 of Rob Gordon. Row 4 has the 4B of Brandon Rehill and the number 93 of Kay Lynn Cron. So a total of 8 cars in this race, and they are just going to get themselves in the proper lineup. I'm pretty sure they're going to get one more to green, so we got a little bit of time here to spend. Of course, tomorrow night we are going to be broadcasting live again here from Red River Co-op Speedway. And you can check us out each and every week. We have our pay-per-view. Next week, we have the Super Truck Hall of Fame race. That is our street stocks, our super trucks, our 4-cylinders, late models, and our lightning sprints will be in town. The following week is our AmSoil Race of Champions. We'll be seeing our street stocks, our super trucks, the Midwest Modifieds, our modifieds, and our late models. And at the end of August, we have our NOSA Sprint Car Special. Well, that may get changed, from what I understand, to a late model special that night. So as the NOSA Sprint cars don't look like they'll be coming here to Red River Co-op Speedway. So that is, if you look at any of the information, that's been changed from what I understand. 8 cars. Nice tight formation as they get ready to go around turn number 3. We are ready to go racing here at Red River Co-op Speedway. Eric Hogland, your leader after 1 lap. Followed by the 4H of Grant Hall. He's currently in second. We've got a correction tonight in the 3rd spot right now. Driving that 55 car you see on your screen. That is Glenn Manning filling in tonight for Murray Cozy. Hot on his heels, though, it's the 24 car of James Wall. Manning looks like he's doing pretty good out there, holding off the 24 of Wall. Last year, Manning, of course, did very well in a super truck. He's not racing this year, but full-time at least here at the Speedway. But nice to see him filling in tonight for Murray Cozy. Your leader in this one, driving the 32 car. He's out in front, Eric Hogland. He's got the fastest time in this race right now with a 20.3 time as he's going around. That was way back on the 2nd lap, and he's got some speed out there. Race still pretty hot for the 3rd spot between the 55 and the 24 car. As they are going into turn number 1 right now. Manning, Wall. Manning holding them off, holding on to 3rd spot. We have 1 lap to go as our leader is going around turn number 4 right now. He's being shown the white flag. If you're James Wall, you've got to make your move now. Eric Hogland going around round number 3. And now around number 4, he is going to be your winner in this race. Eric Hogland with the win. Hall comes in second, and the race for 3rd is owned by the 55 car of Glenn Manning tonight, followed by the number 24 of James Wall. 5th spot tonight goes to the X5 of Rob Gordon. that'll round out your top 5 racers here at Red River Co-op Speedway. Some great racing here tonight. 4 more heat races before we go into the features tonight. 1 more Midwest Mod, and then we've got 3 modified tonight. And that's the big race for the big bucks. Once again, the water truck, of course, back on the track, trying to lay a little bit more water near the top of the track. Followed by our little track packer that's trying to smoothing out some of those ruts. Well, we've got a little bit of a break here. We're going to take a moment here just to reset ourselves. Don't go too far. We've got more action coming up on the Manitoba Racing Network.
This video production is sponsored in part by Inferno's Bistro, located in the heart of St. Boniface, and Inferno's on Academy, Winnipeg's hottest restaurant and lounge. Check us out at infernosbistro.com and infernosonacademy.com.
Like I said, we are going to go Midwest Modified Racing here in just a little bit. Let's roll through the lineup as we get ready to go racing. 8 cars tonight. We will start off with row number 1, the guy that is on the pole in this one, driving the number 17. That's Christopher Leak. On his outside, driving the 44X, it's the other Gordon, Devin Gordon. Row 2 has the 84, the rookie of this class, Justin Lee. On his outside, driving the 44 car, that's Austin Hunter. Row 3 has the leader in the points race, that's Rick Hamill driving the 22 car. And on his outside, driving the number 5 car tonight, that is Luke Lick. Row 4 has the 18 of Gary Unruh and the 36 of Ryan Cousins. So for the last few weeks, these Midwest Modifieds here have been seeing some pretty large numbers. We saw a few new cars here tonight as we get ready for the Big Al Delaney Memorial tomorrow night. And tonight, of course, there's the smaller event. Some big cash going out tomorrow night, so we may see a few more cars. But this class has been seeing around 15 to 20 cars on a given week, so that's pretty solid numbers here at Red River Co-op Speedway. Problem with it is they're still getting used to each other on the track, and there's been a lot of yellow flags week after week. So let's hopefully tonight we'll see some nice clean racing as we get ready for feature action here at the track. With 24 cars, it's going to be an interesting one, to say the least. Christopher Leak, and on the outside, Devin Gordon. They'll lead the way. 8 laps on the Pepsi board. The track packing equipment now off the track, so they've got 1 to green. We're going to be going racing here in just a few seconds. We hope you're enjoying your coverage tonight from the Manitoba Racing Network. Looks like we're green flag racing. We're going green at Red River Co-op Speedway. Hamill goes to the outside and then has to sneak back to the inside. And they're 3 wide going around the backstretch, and Hamill powers his way into turn number 3, and he looks like he's got a hold of second spot. He's still duking it out though. With that 44 car, he takes it, and Rick Hamill now is in second spot. Started this race back in 5th. And he's moved up 3 spots in just a lap. Your leader after just one lap, Christopher Leake, leading the way in the 17 car. The 44 of Austin Hunter, he's in third, followed by Justin Lee, who's currently in fourth. The 44X of Devin Gordon currently in fourth spot as they go across the line. 2 laps done, 6 more to go here at the Speedway. They're 2 wide going around turn number 2. Great racing between the 5 and the 84. That's Luke Lick and Justin Lee. Oh, we got cars everywhere. Oh boy. Justin Lee gets banged around and spun around on turn number 4, so we've got a yellow flag and we've got a little bit of a break. Let's take a look at that one, how it shapes up again here on the Manitoba Racing Network. It's the 84. Oh, he just loses line and loses control, bangs right into that 5 car and spins himself right out. So all the 84's problem in this one. Tough break for him. Justin Lee looks like he's either going to be pulled off the track or go to the back. We started with 8, we're down to 7 now as he's now moved off the track. They're going to get green flag waved right now, and we are going to go back to racing here. Hamill gets a great opportunity to jump back and try to take first spot. With that 17 car of Christopher Leake, he's got speed out there. So does Hamill, though. Their best laps were both in the second lap. Correction, their best lap for Leake now was in his 3rd lap here. Best lap for Hamill was the 2nd lap, and they're at 20.141 for Leake and 20.465 for Hamill. They were just within milliseconds of each other before that 3rd lap. Leake, you're still your leader, while Hamill's still in 2nd. The 44 of Hunter, he's in 3rd, and they're 2 wide going around the line right now and going into 1. That's the 36 and the 5. Ryan Cousins and Luke Lick. A couple other cars trying to get themselves into that mix. That's Gary Unruh and Devin Gordon as well. Not much of a race at the front of the track, but a pretty good race developing in the back of the track. Your leader in the bottom corner of your screen, will keep an eye on him for this race. And you can see the distance in the difference between 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. Good race, though, still developing between the 36 and the 5. 2 laps to go for your leader, the 17 of Christopher Leake. Rick Hamill still holds on to 2nd spot while Austin Hunter is in 3rd. 1 lap to go. Cars spreading out a little bit now. So barring any more bad luck, it looks like this how this one's going to end up is the way we see it right now. Your leader and your winner of this race, driving the 17, that's Christopher Leake. Rick Hamill comes in 2nd, followed by Austin Hunter in 3rd. Ryan Cousins coming around turn 4 now. He's going to come in 4th. And the number 5 of Luke Lick is your top 5 of this race. So from what I understand, we're going to be doing our media.
For more great videos on racing, check out the Manitoba Racing Network at www.manitobaracing.network.com.